I just wanted to come this morning to encourage you to say, stay encouraged. I know as people, we go through so many things. We go through so many situations. We find ourselves in so many different places, not just physically, but in our minds. And sometimes it can get so rough, and sometimes life can get so hard to the point where you don't know what's next. But I'm reminded that in Jeremiah 29:11, God says, I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you and to give you a hope and an expected end. God has a plan for your future. It may not look like it right now. It may not look like it makes sense. It may not look like it's going to work out. But I'm sure in the Word of God, He said He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. And it don't matter how many times you messed up. It don't matter how many times you gave up. It don't matter how many times you found yourself in this same situation. God is saying He's the restorer. He makes all things new. So He's going to make your situation new. He's going to change it around. But one thing you got to do first is you got to begin to give it over to God first. You got to say, God, I messed up in this area. I'm weak in this area. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to fix it. I need your grace. I need you to handle this for me. And as soon as you let God in your situation, as soon as you let God manifest Himself in your situation, as soon as you give your situation over to God, I believe that He'll begin to turn things around. Those chains that might have been holding you, those things that might have kept you captive will now begin to release you. Those things that have not been, has been the same, those things have not changed, those things that you've been stuck in, I believe once you give it over to God, that He is going to release you from it. God has a plan for your life. If you're breathing, if you're moving, if you're talking, if you have the activity of your limbs, if you still have breath in your body, God has a plan for your life. And it doesn't matter what you've done, no matter where you've been, as long as you're here, as long as you're breathing, God still has a plan. So stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. Stay encouraged. And know that He's not going to leave you. He loves you too much. And you're in this situation now so that you can grow from it. Just look at it like this. It's growing pains. It's growing pains. You're going to be better than you are today. You're going to be better, but you have to believe it. You're going to be better, but you have to believe it. Believe it. Believe that God will make it better. He will. So stay encouraged.